Hey everyone, Fast Eddie here, and this video was an idea from someone when I was doing YouTube Live last night. They asked me to make a video specifically talking about my motorcycle accident I had, my one and only accident on the public roads, and what I learned from it, lessons learned, what happened exactly, etc. So I know I talked about this in a couple other videos randomly, but this is strictly only about my one and only accident. So I had my CBR 1000, it was a 2012 CBR 1000. I was in full leathers. I had a full leather suit on, Alpine Star full leather suit, Alpine Star boots, Alpine Star gloves, a Shoei helmet. I was all decked out and everything. And it was during the week where there was not many other riders out here in Southern California at a really popular twisty mountain road. And I was out there and there was no one else. It was an amazing day. It was like 80 degrees. There was no bicyclists. There was no other cars. I didn't see a car. And I was there for like 3 hours going up about, this is what it looked like. So if you come look at it right here, it looks like this. And it goes, and this is what the road looks like, and then it continues on. There's like a little roundabout, like a little turn-off spot right here, and a little turn-off spot right here. So I was literally just going back and forth up and down this mountain for 3 hours straight, just practicing, right? So that's what the road kind of looked like. So I was there all day, I was practicing, I was like 2.5 hours in, 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I was practicing, and I didn't really know, I didn't have any other like real advanced courses. I took the basic course because I was in the Marine Corps, so I had to. I took the second level course because I had to, and I'd taken a couple other courses and I was like, okay, this is fun, but whatever. I know what I'm doing. I take 2-3 courses, going 20 miles per hour in a parking lot, and I'm like a motorcycle god now, right? So that was my mentality, just very ignorant. So that's what I thought, went out to the mountain road. So first thing, the only thing that saved me is extreme luck, and I was wearing, I don't know, 25, well, maybe not that much, maybe $2,000 worth of full gear. $900 full leather jacket, $300 boots, $200 gloves, $700 helmet. That is the only thing, except for luck, the reason why I'm talking to you right now, because I would think I would have been dead. It was a really bad accident. So this is what happened. I was going through one of these turns, if you come on over, and I was going, so first, if you could see, I was going up the mountain this way, and then after a little bit over, I turned back around, and I was going back down the mountain. So keep in mind, I was already like 2.5 hours in practicing, and I thought, okay, I want to go up and down just one more time. Famous last words. I should have just left, but I was like, okay, I'll go up and down one more time. And I was going down. Remember, I'm very beginning, I'm very new, I'm on a CBR 1000, and this is exactly what happened. So I'm taking the corner, and I knew very little about line selection and everything else. So first, I want you to imagine this. So I came around the corner. This is my first big mistake, and this is how a chain reaction happened. I thought I was gonna come around this little left-hand turn bend, and I thought this right-handed corner looked like this. Because I'm stupid, and I try to memorize the road, and I had no idea. So I literally thought this was just a slight right-hand corner, and then it went straight. That's where I thought I was. Like if you look back over here, so I thought I was just doing a little left or whatever it was, and then I was like, it's just an easy corner. It was one of these, but I did not expect it to be like here. I thought I was somewhere else. So that was the first big mistake. So I came into this corner way too fast. Way too fast anyway for my skill, but extremely too fast because I thought the road continued on like this. I didn't know it was a decrease in radius turn. And by the way, this is downhill, blind corner. So all right here is a mountain. So I had no idea what's around the corner. Now the first thing I said, reason why I'm alive right now is I'm extremely lucky. Only reason why I'm alive, so this is what happened. I came around, right? Whatever my line selection was, I don't know if it was like this or not, but I came around, and I dipped it in really close, way too early, right? Because if this is a normal decrease in radius corner, I would have stayed on the outside and then dipped it in, I'd be over here. But I thought it just went straight. So I came in like that, I came in really close, and once I realized, hey, where's the road? It's still going this way. I was like, oh my God, I came in so fast, I didn't know what to do. I'm not gonna hit the brakes, but this is a blind corner. The only reason why I'm not dead is because there wasn't a car right here. And it's a blind corner. I had no idea what's around the corner, but if a car would have been right there, I literally would have went face first into a car. I'm not joking. Like after this happened, I was so happy a damn car wasn't coming up. Blind corner, have no idea, line selection way too fast. So this car wasn't there, luckily. So I came around the corner, I was like, oh my God, right here, this is not the right part of the road. Why doesn't the road go straight? I could not believe it. So it seemed like time like, and I was like, holy crap. So I started to stand the bike up, and I was like, I'm going wide. There's no way around it. So right here, I'm gonna blow it up, right? So right there, here's the road again, just, right? I'm going through, and there's like a little bit of like gravel, like it's still cement, and there's a little bit of a dip, and this is all grass and rocks and everything like that, and then just a mountain, and this is just rock. It's just straight up and down. There's a little bit of road, so I came in really too close, and this is where I realized, oh my God, I'm on the wrong turn. I cannot believe I've taken this corner this fast. So I wasn't gonna brake. Luckily, my instinct didn't just tell me to brake, so I would have crashed right here and slid. But all I did was I just stood the bike up, because I was going way too fast, and I kept on going straight. And right here, at this moment right here, I do not remember anything up until I'm already crashed, I'm already flipped. The bike is just sitting here, damn near totaled, 100% all the way, and I'm over here sitting down, and there's someone standing above me, offering me water, and there's a car right here parked. So from that moment to that moment, I have absolutely no clue what happened. Before I even crashed, before I even went off the road, I don't remember any of it. It's almost like my brain shut off and was like, you're about to get hurt, dude, so I'm gonna take you out for a little while so you don't remember this stuff. But I guess I went down, up, flew over the handlebars, my face hit right here, and I rolled down. I remember the smack on my head. It was like a baseball bat going upside my head on my helmet. I remember that smack, but I don't remember anything else. So I smacked, I rolled, the bike was all right here, and then someone was offering me water. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I jumped up, I tried to fix the bike. Someone was putting zip ties on the bike. This guy was offering me water. I think he walked over. So best case scenario, again, I didn't get killed because the car wasn't coming up, but luckily, and now looking back out of it, it was really stupid. I should have just went directly to the hospital, but the bike wasn't so bad. I mean, it was totaled, like it was kind of leaking, and it was like the engine case was cracked, whatever, but I actually rode it home. I should have went straight to the hospital because I could have had severe trauma to my head. I didn't know about it, and I could have just died that night, but that happened on a Tuesday, and then on Saturday I went somewhere for like 4 months. I didn't ride at all. I was like in training, so I just kind of healed on my own or whatever else. Eventually I went to the hospital to get checked out, and I had a pretty good concussion because of all this stuff, but it wasn't a big loss of consciousness for like 30 minutes, whatever. It was like maybe a minute or two, so it wasn't too bad. Either way, if you're a doctor and everything I just said, you're like, oh my God, you should do this, just don't even bother. Anyway, I was all right enough to ride home. I sold the bike, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. So my lessons learned from all this stuff: don't ever try to go so fast, or if you're just practicing and you're really hot, it's okay. I should have just went home and not tried to, I don't know what I was trying to prove to myself, but I'm lucky I'm not dead. And this is my only crash on the public road. So because of that, this is what I learned. I should have never been on that bike ever. Why in the world did I have a CBR 1000? It was absolutely ridiculous. The bike is so powerful, it's so fast, it's like 450 pounds, and I should have never been on that bike. At that time when I was riding that bike, the CBR 1000, I couldn't even handle a Ninja 250. Like, my skill was not even that good. I still don't think they're that good, but the bike was just a stupid idea. My skill, the biggest thing, even if I did have whatever bike, my skill was at a basic level. Again, only taking 2 or 3 courses where I spent a day or two in a parking lot going like 20. So I interpreted, because I was stupid and ignorant and young and whatever else, I interpreted, oh, I did pretty good in the course. I'm going to take my 20-mile-per-hour parking lot where it's big, empty, and flat and 0 hazards to a mountain, twisty, decreasing radius road and stay there for 3 hours. Right? So I wasn't the brightest person in the world. I learned a lot very quickly. Because of this accident, this is what really started motivating me to take courses. Because I realized very quickly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I don't want to crash again, because next time this car will be there and I'm dead. So I don't want to die, especially not on a bike going face first into a truck. So I need to learn how to ride this damn bike. And that is what motivated me to take all these courses. I've been through 19 courses in less than 5 years, some of them 3 or 4 times a piece. And I'm hoping to go into 3 or 4 more courses, because whenever I think I know what I'm doing, I take another course and I realize very quickly I have no idea what I'm doing. Like my girlfriend and I, last December, we went to American Super Camp with a bunch of other people as well. And these guys on this little tiny 125cc bike were doing things where I didn't think was possible. They were just so overwhelmingly good that I just could not believe it. It was absolutely amazing to see these professional racers on these little tiny bikes that do road racing, but they're still in the dirt, slipping, sliding. I have videos about it. This American Super Camp's amazing. But that's why I started taking courses, because I don't want this to happen. Right? I did not want to die on the public roads because of lacking of my skill. So I had to learn what I'm doing. And even though I've taken all those courses, that is not what has enabled me to do what I can do on a bike. It's because I practice, I'm not joking, thousands and thousands of hours, mostly by myself in a big empty parking lot, practicing line selection, speed, braking, cornering, whatever it is, in order for this not to happen. This is my biggest fear now. If I don't know what I'm doing now, if I mess up, if I go into the corner too fast, if I don't know how to counter steer, if I don't know body position, if I don't know line selection, if I don't know what I'm doing, I might go wide again, and there's gonna be a damn car right there, and that's gonna be lights out for eternity. I have seen so many people do this, go right onto oncoming traffic and go back into their lane, and then they just look back at me and they're like, oh, thumbs up, good thing there wasn't a car there. I'm like, oh my God, you're so lucky you did not die. And these corners like this, where it's blind, decreasing radius corner, public road, there could be a squirrel right here, a tree branch, they're everywhere around here, and people ride around at like so fast, and they have very little skill. So wisdom is learning from someone else's mistakes. I do not want this to happen again. So this is why I take so many courses and why I practice so much, because I almost died. I could be dead right now. And every time I go for a right-handed corner, I cannot help but thinking about that. That's why I'm always extremely cautious. I always have a safety margin no matter what I'm doing now. And the thing, well, I'm lucky because this car wasn't there and I didn't die. But the only reason why I didn't get broken bones, road rash, dead, brain, whatever, is because I was wearing full gear. That is why I wear full gear, and I will never ride a bike without full gear. If I was wearing jeans and just a jacket and a cheap ass helmet that was whatever, I'd probably be dead, because when my face hit that wall, I remember, like, I'm not kidding, think of a baseball bat and someone's hitting you as hard as they can on the side of your head. That is exactly what it felt like. And if you're just wearing a $70 full face helmet you bought at Walmart, you're gonna have a very hard time. You probably won't even remember it because you'll be dead. So full gear all the time is why I do it, because I went through the experience of crashing bad, very, very bad. And the only reason why I was able to actually get up, no bruises, no broken bones, nothing, just my face hit the wall. So a concussion, right? But full damn gear. The weather does not dictate what I wear. It has nothing to do with my safety. I don't care if it's 400 degrees outside. You cannot pay me money to get on a bike without full gear on. And this is why, because I've been through the experience of having this suck very badly. And it took me 5, 6, 7 months in order to even be comfortable again, to even go out to a road like this ever again. Because I was just so afraid of crashing again, but I had to get over my fear. That's why I started taking more courses. Controlled environment with professional instructors, then go to a big empty parking lot and practice enough so where this doesn't happen. So that was the only time I've ever crashed on the public roads. And because of that is, I hope you'd understand how that is why I am the way I am. That is why I'm not no BS when I talk about things. I say things in people's faces. I say, stop wearing a t-shirt. I think you're really stupid. You should probably go invest in gear, but you got a really cool exhaust on. What good is that gonna do you? Because I know I've been that person with the CBR 1000 with jeans on. I bought a full damn exhaust for the bike. I spent $2,000 on parts on the bike. I bought lights and all kinds of ridiculous crap. But look what happened. None of that stuff helped me in this situation. The only thing that helped me is my gear. Nothing else was relevant. It was absolutely pointless. Who cares? That is why I am the way I am. And hopefully all of you can learn from everything I just explained and not make that mistake again. Please don't crash and almost die to realize I should probably take more courses. I should probably wear better gear. I should probably get my ass to a parking lot and really practice what the hell I'm doing. Like, no kidding. So I hope that made sense. I really hope it motivates you to understand a little bit more background about me, and I hope this never happens to anybody, because I still cannot not think about it whenever I go right. So thanks for watching. Feel free to comment if you want to, and I'll see you next time.